I'm going to have Mr. Epstein address you and tell you what the charges are against Mr. Bustamante.
Thank you. Thank you. The official charges that were put in the recall petition was breach of fiduciary duty and lack of confidence. I will now explain briefly what that is about. In 2009, the Socorro Electric Co-op lost $417,000. That's how much we went in the hole that year. During that year, the trustees got $492,000. We got that information from the Rural Utility Services, which is the government bureau that oversees rural electric cooperatives, through a Freedom of Information Act. We did not get it from the co-op. In 2010, Socorro Electric Co-op lost $212,500. We have no idea how much the trustees got. January 6th, I wrote a letter to the co-op requesting that information. I wrote, "This is a formal request to the SEC for the following information. All payments to or on behalf of each trustee of the SEC from January 1st to April 17th, 2010, listed separately for each trustee with a justification for each payment, per diem, travel, etc. All payments to or on behalf of each trustee of the SEC from April 17th to December 31st, 2010, listed separately for each trustee with a justification for each payment, per diem, travel, etc. April 17th was the date that we passed a resolution reducing the amount of money that the trustees could possibly get. When the trustees found out that the SEC lost money in 2009, they made no move to reduce the monies that they received. Here is the letter I got from the Socorro Electric Cooperative. This letter is in response to your request dated January 6th, 2010 for cooperative records. Due to the fact that the SEC is involved in a lawsuit whereby the cooperative and certain past and present board members are being sued, no records will be released except by court order. The co-op, the trustees further sued you. Each and every one of you who is a member has been sued by the trustees to keep what they are doing secret. The trustees refused to allow us to see the accounts. We passed a bylaw to allow that. One can only conjecture, there is no way to know why they believe that if they let us know how much each trustee received this year after we reduced the amount that they could receive, why they believe that would be pertinent to a lawsuit. Apparently, I conjecture, they think that that information may lead someone to charge them with breach of fiduciary duty. It seems to me, and to many of us, that those in charge of our money owe us a duty to spend our money wisely. The co-op for the last 2 years has lost substantial amounts of money. This has led the co-op to have to request and have now got approved a raise in the cost that you will pay each month. Each residential meter will pay $6 base pay plus additional money for each kilowatt hour you use. That means roughly each one of you here will be paying $100 a year more because the trustees refused to economize. Paul Bustamante, during this time, has been the president of the SEC. He has never attempted to economize in any significant way and has led the trustees in this. He has not spoken out against the enormous costs that the trustees are laying on the co-op. You cannot? Okay. I'll speak a little louder. Certainly. Again, the SEC has lost an enormous amount of money over the last 2 years. We only found out how much money they lost by going to government agencies and by the accountants saying in a public meeting that they lost that much money. The trustees have not tried to cut down on expenses. Paul Bustamante has led the co-op during this time, and we do not know how much money he personally received. They will not release that information. Mr. Bustamante can tell you tonight that he received $10, $10,000, $20,000. There's no reason for us to believe that, because it would be a simple matter to simply open the books and let us look. We passed a bylaw for that. The question is, do you have confidence in Mr. Bustamante leading the co-op when the co-op is losing money and costing each of us a large sum to make up what the trustees have taken from us? Thank you.